Hello class, this is Megan again. Several people have contacted me about the assignments. It seems like people are not clear about what you actually need to do last week and this week. So I thought I am going to record a screenshot, kind of like a web tour video to help you finding information that you need to know in order to be successful for this class. First thing first, once you enter the course, there's this announcement areas. You will actually need to read this announcement every single time for any important stuff. You see, I have already posted a lot of things here. One thing you really have to do, you see there's a posting from last Wednesday about this meeting your instructor posting. Please know that this is one thing you have to do so we can learn about you. So go over these announcements and see if you have any questions. In terms of learning about this course, you need to click on About this course. There's several things posted here. First thing obviously is the course overview that you already have that in your syllabus. You can learn about what to expect from this class. The most important thing are these two. There's one thing called things you need to know or do before starting this course. I encourage everybody go over this folder. Everything in there you have to understand. If you don't, you have to ask your professor during the virtual office hours, or you can send an email to make sure you understand everything you need to do or know before class starts. This is supposed to be done last week, but for those who hasn't checked on it, please check it right away. And obviously, the second most important thing is the syllabus. You have to click on this link in order to get your syllabus download to your computer. I would encourage everybody to actually read it over about what this course is about. There is a office hour information on the syllabus you need to go over. Everybody can actually use Skype, connect to your professors with your Eagles account. So if you don't know how to do that, make sure you let your professors know so we can help you. There's some communication guidelines, and there's a Vimeo video you can watch. So please make sure that you go over these information very quickly. Finally, there's some requirements that you need to know about this course. What you're going to do is you're going to read it over to make sure you have all the things listed here for this class. This is for preparation. So, there's some software, hardware that this is required. And please note, this is recommended. So you need to know. Finally, this is a grading information. So you see there's 3 class discussions, 4 weekly activities, there's 2 blogs, there's a knowledge sharing library, quizzes, and all that. I can guarantee you many of these assignments can be done within minutes, and you get your points. If you follow the procedure of doing these learning activities, you for sure are going to get an A for this class. But for those who don't do any of these assignments, as you can tell, you might end up fail this class because you're not turned your assignment on time. And one thing I do want to make sure that you understand, there's some assignment description shared here, but one thing I want you to learn about the course policy here. In order to obtain full credit for participation, students need to be actively engaged in the weekly online discussion through VoidThread. So the first week, which is last week, I would like everybody to introduce yourself and mingle, and that is where we give out the credit for that. But every week, depends on the week, we will have other discussions that you need to participate in order to get the point, and that's important. and there's other policy you need to read it over. Finally, in the syllabus, there's a support resources you need to know about that will help you to be successful. So that is the syllabus part. And I want to go over this calendar with you at the bottom. Here you can see every assignment that is required for this class is listed on this calendar. So you can easily see what is going to happen. This is October. You click on the cursor, you can see what's going on in November. As you know, most of the assignments are due on Tuesday and Friday. So make sure that you check on the calendar before the due date so you can get your stuff in on time. And I hope this is gonna be helpful for you to figure out exactly what is due and what needs to be done. So I want to go over the things you need to know or do before starting the course. If you click on that, there are 6 things you need to do. First thing is join the GENS199 voice thread group. I want to make sure that you know how to do that. The instructions are very clearly listed here. Make sure you join this group, otherwise you won't be able to watch any of the lecture recording, or you won't be able to join any of the class discussion. So make sure this is number 1 priority you have to do. The second thing you need to do is you need to join a social media called LinkedIn. This is the step how to do that. I will also encourage you to play this video to learn about what LinkedIn is. This is the link for the group. So you need to actually follow these steps, which takes you probably less than 3 minutes to join this group. So you need to do that right away. The third thing you need to make sure is you have a good internet connection. Since you're taking a distance learning class, everything is delivered online. You need to make sure you have the right facility to help you be successful. This link allows you, if you click on it, allows you to test your speed. So you can actually wait a few minutes and find out how your internet connection is. You click on this begin test and it will get it started. I just want to make sure everybody has done that to make sure you do have a good connection. Otherwise, you might have some trouble join the discussion on voice thread, because if your wireless connection constantly dropped, you won't be able to really record your voices. So this is a very important process for you to follow. I'm going back to where we were on the Blackboard course site. Here is a video for you to understand what internet speed is about. I encourage everybody to watch this video. It's very important. Part of this class is really learning about online learning, and these are important knowledge that you need to learn about. Finally, if you don't know how to set up a wired network, which is required for this class, you need to watch this video. Pretty much it's just plug 2 heads of this cable to your computer and your router. It's very easy, so I encourage everybody to do that. Number 4, you need to have a webcam and a headset for this class. So there's some important information you need to follow, and make sure you have that equipped so you can actually have a better learning experience. We're gonna use a headset for the final presentation, so you really have to have that. The webcam is important for you to not only do the presentation but also join the voice thread discussion. Finally, we have Skype. This is how we are going to run our virtual office hour. Everybody, let me kind of show you how to, once you get the Skype installed, all you have to do is actually click on this Microsoft account, and then you're going to type in your Eagles email address, and then you're gonna type in your password, and then you will be able to sign in to Skype with your MyUSI login. And as you can tell, I have some of your classmates already joined these class, and you can actually see some of your information here. So this is very important that you have to make sure not only you know how to log into Skype with your Eagles account, you need to friend me. So how do you friend me? All you have to do is click on this icon and type in my information there, and then you will be able to connect me. If you have trouble to do that, feel free to call the help desk and they will be able to help you. And then here finally is a link to show you what you need to do in terms of getting yourself ready for distance learning. These are all the system requirement information. Make sure that you understand Internet Explorer is not suitable for our current Blackboard site. So you want to install more than just Internet Explorer web browser. You can do Firefox, Chrome, or Safari. Here are the links taking you to the free download. And then you also need to be able to read any PDF files that we posted. So make sure if you don't have a Adobe Acrobat software, at least you get the free Adobe Acrobat Reader software installed so you can read that. You need to have your Java updated. It's important that you have your antivirus software available on your computer. And here are some other equipment that we can recommend. So I'm hoping that this folder right here, if you go to About This Course, things you need to know before starting this course. This is very important that you need to do all these things before you can do anything else. And if you are not clear about what needs to be done for this class, you can look at this calendar. So now, finally, about the assignment. If you click on Learning Modules, you can actually see my little intro for the first week, which and the second week actually. This whole thing is for the end, from here to now to the end of the week. The module 0, before you start, we just go over that. This week, you're supposed to be in Module 1, Introduction to Distance Learning. So if you click on this link, there are some things you need to do. First thing you see, there's an exercise. Words that describe distance learning. You need to read the instruction and actually do this assignment and finally see the results. This is the one task you need to do. And the second thing, you need to click on Module 1 Homework. There are two things you need to do. You need to do the student readiness assessment, and there's some information already posted about this assessment that you need to actually do. So make sure you do that. And the second thing you need to do is there is a knowledge sharing library. You need to know how to post a link, because if you go here, there's some information already show you what you need to do. But the most important thing is if you watch this video here, you will know how to do that. That is important for you to do. So this one is actually due today, which is Tuesday. And this library, you need to have one post by the end of today. And you need to comment, provide feedback to your friends, the article that they posted by the 25th, which is Friday. So make sure these due dates are very clearly indicated on Blackboard. So if you are still not clear, make sure you let me know, or make sure you go here to figure out what is due. If you go under, there's another thing about blog. On Friday, you also need to reflect on what you have learned this week by click on this blog, by actually click on this link right here, going to information about blog. So I would like you to watching these informations to understand what you need to do. And these are the two things. Everything in this learning modules, in these two folders, contain everything you need to do for these 2 weeks. So I hope this quick recording will help you understand what the requirements are. Again, if you still have questions, I am on Skype at all times. Friend me and then we can talk. face to face. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.